controversial. Phil has the coronavirus. This is confirmed.
No, I really don't. That's why I'm standing so far or sitting so far.
Yeah, because he's a
now.
paranoid dickhead.
Yeah, because you're sick.
I'm not sick.
You got the sniffles.
Does that sound sick to you?
It does actually.
I'm not even sick. Like, I'll probably be sick tomorrow.
Then what does that even mean? Why would you be sick tomorrow if you're not sick today?
Don't know.
Because you've got the germs. I'm not saying you have corona. I'm saying you have a fucking cold.
So, season 1 of my review series, I Talk About Shit, has been completed. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a commentary on ITAS and tell funny stories while we watch my shitty videos.
Sounds good.
Alright, so the first one is in like a completely different file, so let me find it. Where is it? Yeah, here it is.
What?
That's way too loud. Right.
I love playing this Kirby Superstar.
That's a bad joke. I hate it.
Why?
I don't know, it's just shit. Did I show you? Did you see
Fucking
that?
music.
Science, yes.
Okay, I'm proud of that one actually.
Dr. Man.
Like,
That should we tell a story of how bad that fucking Coke smells?
that's in the behind the scenes video for the new one, but yeah, sure, go ahead.
Well, it's not much of a story. It just smells like shit. I think that thing's been washed about 5 years. How long have you had that?
That might
Coke?
be accurate
How
actually.
long, have you washed it once since you bought it?
I don't think so.
How long have you had it?
Well, the last PAX I went to was when I bought it. So the last PAX I went to was
For 4 years?
possibly.
I think you went the year before we met, so and then I've known you about 3 years.
Yeah, about 4 years.
God damn. That's one smelly ass Coke. We're gonna make a musical about it.
Now, why did I do this? Like, I never... This is like the only one that I used my self-insert for and animated.
That's so much harder.
So here's the fact.
Yeah.
I love me a good puzzle.
I don't know why I did that.
It was good.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. The original idea... Okay, you know what? This is actually interesting. The original idea for ITAS was that it was going to be set in my world of characters, so like Dalton, Harry, all that. But
That's right. I remember that.
but this game came out and I didn't have time to make the house, so like the house set. So I love this joke. But, like, I didn't have the time to make the house set in Blender, so I just did a white void, but like that isn't as good.
I think you saved yourself a lot of heartache there. Because you've had to animate 3 people every time you made a video.
Not every time. It's just dependent on if they were written in. There's still another script actually of before I made the change to live action, where like there's a lot of jokes based around animation. So like, but they were kind of the house is kind of a necessity for that one. Like, it was a review. I might still do it someday, like a lost episode sort of thing. But, like, it was a review of SNK Heroines.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a good game from memory.
It is a good game. Like,
Can I say how much I fucking hate this game? Puyo Puyo.
yes, why?
Because I'm so bad at it, I just don't get it. I can't play it.
It's a good game. Like, it's just like a puzzle game where you go like, oh boy, make the chains.
Here's something dumb though. You probably heard this earlier, but the count here is as loud as that one orgasm noise that everyone makes.
Dude, no matter how many times I hear that noise, I literally laugh every time. I don't think I've ever heard it and not laugh.
A lot.
We're kind of the exact opposite when it comes to Puyo Puyo.
Whereas in you're good at it and I'm really shit.
No, I mean, because I'm obsessed with it, and you're not.
What's the opposite of obsessed?
Well, maybe no one
Hated. Hatred.
No, I guess the opposite of obsessed would be like neutral, like you don't care. But I'm not even that, I hate it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I pretty much retweet all Puyo Puyo I see on Twitter.
You're a Puyo fanboy.
Yeah. Puyo Puyo is one of those, like, legit...
Is this you playing against me?
No, it's me playing against someone online.
I'm getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Online focused games are never a good idea. The whole thing about online is that there's always a chance of this happening. If this is Puyo Apprentice, I don't want to know what Puyo Master is.
That's still a pretty fair criticism, actually. Like...
And so I thought to myself, I want to tell him how fair that was. Be nice, you know. And that's when I realized
This joke sucks.
there was no...
This is cringe, like, for real.
I tried pressing every button known to man in a Nintendo Switch trademarked controller. A, B, R...
This is actually cringe. This goes on for too long. Like...
It's not that bad.
Nothing. No good game button was to be found.
I hate this. Like...
Are you kidding me? Even Smash Bros has a good game button.
I think you're being really harsh on yourself there.
And you press the go again button by fucking accident. But it still has one. Rooms don't even have a good game button. It's not like anyone uses them anyway. Why is one of the messages, I'm sorry anyway? Sorry for what? Is it sarcastic or for 100% real talk reels? I'm legit confused. Like, what is the deal with this? So here's a part that I might have
Now, this is cringe.
initially review. The way you make rooms in this game is a bit whack. What do I mean by whack? Well, see those options over there? They're not over there. They're the options over. It says set.
Ugh.
How do you get to
But like, yeah, so...
well, it's not in these settings. So
Puyo, as I was saying, Puyo Puyo is like one of those
what the fuck are they? They can't
niche fan bases that's just... You know,
That's not how you should do it.
there's like a small enough number, and there's enough artists doing it where it's just like,
First,
that's cool. That's Puyo Puyo art. I love that.
you know, you can clearly tell.
Did I show you that funny comic of Dark Prince doing the Patrick Star thing? Yeah,
That was good.
yeah, like that. That's a good comic.
Was the one comic you showed me I actually understood. I got it, which never
It's two
happened.
Puyo games in one. Under
I've
the
never showed you comics.
Got your standard
Well, like one
Puyo,
panel.
And you have Fever, which is the only reason you get this game. I do
What do you
think,
mean?
though, they might
Wasn't it
have
like
something
4 images, like in a panel?
Yeah, but like, I've never shown you like another web comic.
Oh, well, whenever you show me, a lot of the memes you show me, I don't fucking understand at all.
Give me an example.
The voice line.
Don't say
Beastars.
What the fuck is Zork? I didn't.
You sent me some Legoshi memes before I watched it, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, but that doesn't count. I was about to say, do not say Legoshi memes.
Well, too late.
The game is very multiplayer.
No, you still don't say Legoshi memes.
Even the first Puyo had a story mode. Even a simple arcade style story mode, like in the first one, would have made this game slightly better. I don't ask.
This is also a fair criticism.
Little story interludes,
Like-
the Robotnik's me.
You show me a lot of,
Terrorist mode is in the
you show me some Kingdom Fighters
It is an
memes I
arcade.
don't get as well.
Wait, which ones?
Stuff with Adachi
It's slightly too easy. There's
doing
not
shit.
numbers.
I've not
Number
understood it.
2. Why is there a number 2? So here's the bottom line.
Adachi is not in King of Fighters, you moron. Like-
I didn't understand it then. What game was
That is the most dumb thing you've said. And for the
Is
record,
that BlazBlue?
yes. And for the record, right, there was that one time where during Kid Dracula you missaid that Smash Bros stage. I do not know if I have that footage.
What did I say? I don't even remember that at all.
It was something like, you know, you said Wily Castle instead of Dracula's Castle as the
wow.
Castlevania stage.
Oh, what an idiot I am. How could I ever leave the house again after making a mistake like that?
And then I fucking yelled at you for it.
That's such a... You say way dumber shit than that every time we record.
Yeah, but I don't...
Remember what you called magician?
Yeah, magician.
Magician. That's what you said. At least I can pronounce words.
Yeah, but I'm retarded, so I have an excuse.
What am I then?
Smarter than me.
Fuck. You're in trouble then. If I'm smarter than you, you're fucked.
Oh, the first episode is over.
Are we just doing them in one hit?
I guess, yeah. Like they're an hour in all, so
That was good. That was really short.
yeah, like they're all short. Most of them go for 7 minutes. I don't know why. Right. The next one is Dr. Mario World.
Oh yeah, I'm good with this.
Dr. Mario. It's a puzzle game. It's not better than Mario.
Can you hear it?
Greetings aside,
Okay.
he's in fucking every Nintendo system. He's even in Smash Brothers. The doctor is in and he prescribes a whooping.
That's actually pretty funny.
That was a good voice.
Luigi even got a spin-off on the Wii U. Irony is fucking cruel, you know that? So Dr.
I love that joke actually. That's a pretty good one.
Can you explain it to me?
Well, you know, the Wii U was like a failed system, so Luigi having the spin-off on the failed system is like completely ironic.
Maybe it might even be better than the Coca-Cola, you know? Let's find out. With advertising like this...
There's a funny story behind that beer. So like, I had to borrow that beer from my mum's boyfriend.
Alright, so first, let's get the story out of the way. The game does the same.
It took a while. It took like a week to get that.
Just like the virus
Probably didn't want to part of it.
Yeah, I'd believe that.
We also missed the, was that a Resident Evil?
Yeah,
thing?
Resident Evil.
Was that the Jill sandwich line?
No, it wasn't the Jill sandwich line. It was the what is this?
And it's an iOS game.
How's it go?
Designed for short plays.
It was the one where it's
Doesn't
a...
that prove my point more?
Whoa!
Before getting to the
Hold on.
gameplay? Effectively, the whole thing is a casual game. Anyway, fuck it. Let me tell you what the game.
It's the one where it's
You know how Dr. Mario
This hall is dangerous.
down.
That one.
The doctor is always
Did you scooch back
throwing
more?
specific in the bottle. We'll toss them out
That's a
the
good
window.
joke, the non-specific pills one.
Exact opposite of those. Pills fall up. You match 3 instead of 4. Your Doc Louie is not even there. He's just a portrait. This game is stage based like those Candy Crush or Bubble Poppin' bullshit games. Here's how I would have done it better. Okay? You ever play Tetris on
That version of Tetris is dead.
Still move
Like-
down, and you effectively have the same controllers in this game.
Did you show me that
Start
evolution of
off
Tetris
as
video? Is that you
Dr.
showing me
Mario.
that?
You also get a tutorial.
The donkey one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not an evolution of Tetris, it's just his Tetris video.
Well, it goes to the evolution of Tetris.
It's still a great video though. Oh, Capcom! Like, just like...
How can you say it's not the evolution of Tetris video
This is
when it literally is that?
Mario version. Anyway, you get to a point.
I love that part at the end where he's just like... He's just comparing like all the Tetrises like at lightning speed and going like... Oh, Sega! Well, fuck you, Sega! We're gonna make our version of Tetris. It sounds like a horror game. And then Disney comes along and goes, oh, Capcom! Like, just like... That's my favorite part of that video.
If you pick any that aren't Mario, you have to win Mario from
Oh.
What? Okay, here's how I would have done it. You get to pick between Bowser and Peach for your 1 free Doctor, and you still keep Mario. This way, you still have 2 playable characters to choose from, and the players subconsciously want to collect more Doctors, which are a 2%.
I don't know where the idea to like give gacha games tips came from in ITAS.
One of my many talents is the ability to scam, deceive, and straight up bamboozle.
Hey, look, it's you.
$10, please. There you go, sir. 1 ghoul defending pole.
Where'd the idea of the ghoul defending pole come from? Did you have input on that or not? Was it just me?
I don't know.
Well, we couldn't find like an actual pole, so like we just used the broken part of the scythe I have.
That's right.
Look here, I'm
Yeah.
trying to go for
That's
a
where I hit
speed
myself in the
bump, and
balls.
your link of free yellow
Yeah,
pills
it did,
is
and this was before like
pills fall onto the virus.
this was before we had the idea to do behind the scenes videos. So
To his
I don't even
dismay,
think-
there was not a
I don't know if you got that on
single
camera.
pill left.
The ball
I
hitting.
don't think I did, but I think I recorded the aftermath.
Yeah.
Points for
That
it.
really hurt.
Let's talk about how scoring works. The amount of pills you have left makes math occur. Versus mode is pretty okay. You're playing.
I'll tell you what, you do
enough
pull
that
some
you wanna
great
know
facial
get
expressions
the
when you do that.
stuff.
Yeah.
You got some funny faces sometimes.
I don't know. Where the fuck are those diamonds? Oh wait, I think
Dr. Mario World's probably the worst one still. Like, the worst.
Well, I even
Game
have
or
that.
review?
I earned it. I should probably get to June.
I would say both if it wasn't for the cartoon at the end.
Versus mode has tears.
No,
I
Puyo
like
Puyo is the worst one, actually.
But
That was the
also
first
the
one,
ones
wasn't
I
Yeah.
cry.
That makes
When you
sense.
go up to tier,
I love that joke. That joke we just missed of, you know, this game has tier lists like in Smash Brothers, but also the like tiers. No, this game has tiers like in Smash, but also the ones I cry like. And it plays What You Say. Like,
We had new mechanics to very good. One's frozen in ice. You have to break twice. Weird Willy Wonka walks, and I have bubbles. Fuck you, Doug. They have to stay in Nintendo.
I get more drunk throughout this entire review. I like that concept.
No, I drank 12 beers already. Oh shit.
Ironically, I've never drank beers.
You play a good drunk for someone who's not drunk.
Yeah.
Well, back to playing Dr. Mark.
I stole that joke from JonTron. Like that's not even a lie. Like JonTron did that video where like he was talking about Notre Dame. That's just a rip off of that joke. Like I'll admit that. Although I think I can't get sued because I used it in a transformative way. I hope.
Shouldn't have brought it up.
So you hate Dr. Mario?
Oh god.
It's Sammy the burglar.
Oh.
Remember?
My
Remember?
soul.
Remember what happened that day? I think that was the one where where you showed up that day and I was just like, Phil, you need to dab. Okay, like.
And I probably said, there is no fucking way I'm doing that.
Hey, it's
Of
me,
course it happened.
Dr. Mario.
This is great.
I wonder how many people, like I said this a couple days ago, but I wonder how many people have like missed this cartoon because of it being attached to the review.
You should believe it's the same thing.
I don't know if I should though, because like, what would be the point?
I'm Dr. Mario. Here, let me give you a pill. I didn't want that pill. What did you just put inside me? I don't want this, Dr. Mario. Hey, give me some money.
I like how Dalton is just back there, like he completely escaped. He's just vibing.
This is so well animated, this. I love this.
He's autism. You're gonna die now.
I like the lighting you've used on it.
I don't want to die now.
It's just like default lighting. They changed the way lighting works in Blender. Like this was 2.7 I animated this in. I kind of wish I was still using 2.7 because like I loved 2.7 was like perfect.
I guess I mean more the colour scheme. The lighting is just visually very pleasing.
Oh yeah, I'm great with color scheme. Like color scheme is just like something I just try to do every time with animation and art in general. Because like even today, you see, I showed you my outfit in Animal Crossing, right? All the videos of it. Well, I'm in a tangent then. I showed you my outfit in Animal Crossing, and it took me like 20 minutes to decide on what color to make the robe. To see what like color would complement. I only had like 5 colors to choose from, so it took a while to like decide what color would complement with the rest of the outfit. Complementary colors is just something you do as an artist. Yeah. Right.
Right, which one now?
The next one,
Link's Awakening?
I think it is Link. No, I think the next one's Pokemon, and then Link's Awakening.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Pokemon.
Let me see. It should be in finished ITAS now. Where is that? Well, we can tell how to do this. Let me see. View. No, what is it? View. Sort by. Date created. Okay, so it is Pokemon then. You know what? I've got a way to look at this. God fucking damn it. There's a playlist I can just look at the order. So what did you think of that? Yeah, it is Pokemon. Pokemon, BlazBlue, Zelda. Okay, now I remember. I'll just keep that up so I can remember. What did you think of that video?
It was good. The cartoon was beautiful.
I've actually been working on cartoons again recently.
Nice.
Right.
You know what would be a great idea? Says the Pokemon Company. Make make a free play iOS game. You know, they'll forget all about the national debt. First off, here's something to commend.
This one's a bit quieter.
Is
It
it?
actually warns you about the danger of microtransactions.
Is that
Even
better?
telling you how many
Yep.
gems you've bought, addressed to a player that most likely can't read. The Pokemon Man-Child, I mean
I love
Pokemon
that
Children.
Did I ever show you the auto-generated thumbnails it gave me for this video?
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, like the auto-generated thumbnails was the Milady guy, Crasher Wake, and a boat. Like
What do those three have in common?
like nothing.
I feel like it's the start of a
Why
joke.
you staring at me when I say that? It was a
A Milady, a boat, and a Crasher Wake walk into a bar. The bartender goes, "Well, this is unrelated."
that you pay for, not ones you got through the game.
It's a good joke.
And yes, I did do it for review purposes. Wait, what's that?
Do you remember? Oh my god! Do you remember what happened when we went to go buy the clown costume?
Oh, this is a Minecraft thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I said to that really cute girl, wish I could live in Minecraft.
Oh no,
Yeah.
there's a clown in my house.
Like, I'm gonna tell it again just in case no one's heard it. So,
You just live to embarrass me? Is that what you live
pretty
for?
much, yeah. So, what happened is that we went to go buy the clown costume, and the parking was fucked. So we had to park about a couple meters down the street. So what happened is that on the way there was this like moderately hot woman on the bench on the sidewalk, and we were walking up, and the conversation went to like Minecraft, and the microsecond Phil is in earshot of this woman, he exclaims loudly, "I'd love to live in Minecraft, dude!" Like, and then the woman got up and left.
She did leave.
Yeah. And I was trying my hardest not to laugh in front of her. Like, that was like it was this hard. And the second I got in the store, I was like, like,
I can't believe I don't have a girlfriend. I mean, that's just insane. With comments like that. Smooth.
Normal ass Pokemon, you got BP. Team Plasma won't like that one. Instead of BP,
That's actually a pretty good joke.
use moves. Some use one, some use two. Bim letter B, bim letter boo. Except it has to recharge over time. Waiting it out is not what you want in a supposedly fast-paced iOS game. I mean, there's not even a pop-up to pay money to speed it up. Come on, guys, what's your problem? Some weaknesses don't work, it seems like. For example, unless you be strong against the Piplup, I'm pretty sure. And even
Can I just say, recording iOS footage is legitimately bullshit. Like,
this
Why?
is a ponytail. It is a fire.
because I don't have one of those things that you plug into the computer. So I have to like use a third party app. I think it's called like Record It or something to record my screen. But like it doesn't even record correctly sometimes. Sometimes it's just like, no, I don't feel like it today.
Misty and a sick meme.
What's the story with that background screen?
Because everyone is
The concrete?
Yeah.
and then
Concrete's just a nice image for this background.
fear into the hearts of all
It's not crumpled paper, basically.
Daughter.
Because crumpled paper is what everyone else uses. So I'm like, I'm gonna use dirty, disgusting concrete. Low resolution, disgusting concrete instead to differentiate from those crumpled paper bozos.
Because it is.
Just use like Lua Banner's eye. Just really zoomed in. Like the
That
back
wouldn't
of it.
look good though. Like,
Just the black.
we're missing the fan fiction.
He took a sip of Spec Attack Up from his realistic mug using his realistic hand.
This was after you got traumatized with Sonic, I think.
And it was his BFF, Emolga.
Wait, is this before you watched the Bright the Phoenix White one though?
Emolga
It might have been.
In the door, uninvited. He had some sad.
No, it was afterwards, I think.
My sister is probably a corpse, said the White Hunter. Begin the sad. Don't worry, said Yellow Mousy, as he was also a sad.
He was also
White
sad.
wondered and looked up at Yellow Mousy, and then while crying, said to him, "But whom am I supposed to have sex with now?" Whoa!
That's actually that still holds up as a joke, actually.
The fanfic comparison.
That'd be accurate to a real fan fiction though.
yeah.
Like,
And then he got out his Robin cock.
They all start with a day with Barry or a day with insert other character here. Whoa, that was actually.
This was completely off the cuff. This part, I didn't. For some reason, there's just an extended take.
They even read like them. A day with Crusher Wick.
Anyway, going back to what
Falcon walked the beach.
why recording iOS footage is a pain. So you have to transfer it using the cable, like the lightning cable, into your computer, and
Eventually, you're not training stories.
and like when you do that, the audio from the recordings isn't synced up with the gameplay at all, which is why. And sometimes it just is not there at all. So like, that's the reason I've never used the actual game audio, and just put music over it. Yeah. What's even more a pain in the ass though is editing it, because
I would play more, but I don't really care.
the way iOS does it, right? The way hold on, there's a joke coming up that's funny, and then I'll continue.
Well, you gotta leave.
No, I'm not gonna laugh at you some more. It's just so relatable. My son is bankrupt too.
This guy was originally meant.
Laughing, I stayed late. Oh shoot, he got a solder. Get out of here.
This guy was originally meant to have a smoker's cough, but I nearly vomited every time I tried it. Remember?
Give this
Yeah.
game a 20-second wait.
Like, like the Sir Palo one, kind of.
Put your fucking hair in that.
Yeah. What are you doing, Will?
Have 10.
Okay, there we go. Right. So anyway, I'm just gonna continue because the next
The last
one,
image is great.
isn't iOS review, so it won't be relevant. So what's even more of a pain is editing the iOS footage, because all of it, when it creates the file, it doesn't name it like blank 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 1 or blank 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 2. It just takes like a random assortment of letters and numbers and goes, that's it. And it does that every time. So like, there's no identity to any of the footage.
Fuck, that is so shit.
Like, I have to I recorded so much footage for this last one, like the last one, King of Fighters, that I actually had to rename. I got so sick of it that I had to that I renamed some of the footage to make it easier for myself, and that took ages too. Right.
What next?
The next one should be BlazBlue, I think. Yeah. The next one is an outdated BlazBlue review because this was before 2.0. Wait, hold on. I'll sync it up. 3, 2, 1.
Making good fighting games has always been a real interesting topic for me. Really, it has to have three things objectively.
No.
It's responsive, interesting characters, interesting moves within those
Can't believe
characters.
A little
I'm
bit.
hopefully 40 to say these things, because I am the master of fighting games. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle has at least 2.5 minutes of these things. Fucking
This
no
one's
team walks into it.
Probably, actually, this one might be the worst one because this one has a lot of jokes that's just like goes on for too long.
To go back to
The pacing's kind of shit.
where we're going, we don't need love.
Do you learn from this one?
A little bit. Like, there's this one part where like I'm going on about the story and the pacing is really bad.
The other characters in this game are pretty interesting, I'd say. You've got your BlazBlue standards, Ragnar, Noel, Taker, probably. But then since one of
So is this on Switch, this game?
you also have characters from Persona
What are you, a
4,
buffoon? Like fucking.
basically,
We've
think
played
about
this
it
game
as
so often.
Oh, you're saying this is an update that came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I guess Persona 4.
I love that guy's face. Like, what's he called? Fucking Chairman? I don't know. Kanji's face there is great.
Who's your favourite girl?
Fucking sucks to play as. But
Who?
the characters are pretty
That girl with long blonde hair
For
that
some
you
reason,
fucking hate.
Oh, Yang. Yeah.
She thinks that love conquers all.
Yang sucked back then.
War games, there's that
Yang still sucks.
Testing a missile. Try telling that love conquers all to the other guy. Did you know that they had to shoot the guy that didn't turn the key? And that was only 20 minutes ago.
See, I remembered War Games wrong while writing this, but that kind of made it funnier. Because, like, I said Russians in the script, but it's the Americans that did the missile test in War Games. So like,
An angry Russian fan that's like, motherfucker, you're a bad name again.
yeah.
I thought Smash Bros had a small...
That kind of makes it funnier though. I see I think the reason I thought it was Russians because like I didn't think America did the thing where like you have to shoot the other guy that didn't turn the key.
What's also a movie?
Yeah, I know, but I think War Games is. I thought War Games was slightly historically accurate.
I don't know, I've never seen it.
You've never seen it? It's fine. Like,
That's a glowing endorsement. I'm gonna go buy it right now.
nah, I'd pirate it actually. It's like Matthew Broderick's breakout movie.
Then he just got Hazami here questioning who the fuck he's fighting with.
Like that, I think that's the movie Matthew Broderick did before Ferris Bueller. Like that's like the first movie he did.
Fuck Ferris Bueller.
You don't like Ferris Bueller?
Movie shit.
What the hell are you talking about?
I hate that movie.
Brandon's in a place.
I mean,
Shit movie.
it's cheesy, but like,
Like, I don't. You don't have to like every main character in the movie, but that main character pisses me off so much I can't even watch it.
yeah, you know what? That's a fair criticism. I would say that.
He's so fucking annoying.
I would argue that that might be the point, but
Yeah, it probably is, but it's too overwhelming.
Persona 4 is really goofy. You gets teleported inside.
yeah, that I'll give you that. That's a fair criticism of Ferris Bueller.
Exposition is bad. It turns out people were given different information.
Do you remember the first Cardboard Jesus video? Like the
I
first
remember
one?
making it and you literally
Nearly
dying.
nearly
And
dying.
then had a fucking heart attack. I was worried leaving the house that day. I'm never going to see him again.
Yeah.
This could be it.
It wasn't a heart attack. I nearly died of like lung, like respiratory
It was
problems.
literally 40 degrees at your old house. That's
And
50.
I was choking. Like that suit was like not. It was so tight. Like I need to make another suit so that I can get into character better. But maybe one not as tight, slightly looser.
That took a while to make.
It did.
Remember we had that fucking, or you had that bright idea, which was a horrible idea in hindsight. We're going to build that plane out of cardboard? What the fuck? That would have taken like a year.
Yeah.
Then thank God you started animating after that.
Well, is there
Yeah.
that Ragnar should have? Fuck my poor brain.
God, that was before I became an animator.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was a long time ago.
Same
2 years ago.
again, no difference.
So anyway, I give this game a... Will fucking cease! I have come to warn you not to reveal that
It smelled like
part
coke from
of this game.
What? Why are you a monkey man?
The future is...
But yeah, like, what was it?
Alright, if you really...
What were we talking about? Something
Making that
about...
plane.
No, not the plane, before that.
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, remember how in the first one? Like in the first Cardboard Jesus thing, it's just cardboard. I wear that shirt.
What shirt?
The Save Ferris one. Like there's a shirt that says Save Ferris. I better monkey out of here. I love using nouns as verbs. What? That's one of the funniest things
Yeah,
ever.
it's me.
Yeah.
Now that was shit because I couldn't see a fucking thing out of that mask, and you were just like, run through the hallway and run away.
That's not the one I was thinking of. Remember in the Mario Kart one? We'll get to that. If you don't remember, I'll mention
I
it
remember
then.
that. I remember being terrified because I couldn't see anything.
Yeah. Like, what is it? The next one is Link's Awakening. Okay, right.
Oh, this one has one. This is one of the times I laughed the hardest, I think, ever recording.
Right. Wait, let me do a sync test. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, I'm having a lot of fun playing
What do you
with
think,
Smash
you
Bros. And I'm
So I can edit the videos over it?
Playing with Rambo. Girl who was supposed to definitely found these crazy ass dreams where he smells, oh, I don't know, there was a girl there and I nearly did it, but I raped and determined. So I went over to the spooky cave, you know, the crocodile man. There's a major difference between a remake and a remaster. One is supposed to make the game better, while the other
This is probably not... Okay, in my opinion, this is the best one.
called...
Like...
Unfortunately, I have to say this. The Link's Awakening
Like, in my opinion, this is the best one. The one I'm most proud of. Because it's like, the criticism are still valid.
Let's talk about
Uh,
you know how at the beginning of the game, you go to the beach, get
like,
and then the trunk,
the jokes are funny,
followed by one of the best Zelda opening
and
games.
the pacing is pretty good, except for the one part with the nostalgia critique, where I'm just sitting in a chair for like 2 minutes.
Well, this remake delivers on the triumphant theme.
That's the one thing I'd change. If there was one thing I'd change, I would put footage over that part. I made this remix. I still have to upload it.
Banger.
Yeah.
Ha! You wish. The actual theme is 200 scones.
I still don't like this remake. Like, and just recently, there's kind of been like just an occasional thing where like, cause Good Boy, official Good Boy, the Gamma Obscura, has been streaming Zelda randomizers, and like what happened was we bring up Link's Awakening on the occasion, and I go, it's not good. And then he goes like, the remake's good, and I'm like, no, it's not. Like, and then it just sort of happens.
Mister, this song made me pull a hamstring. One of the only songs I think works is the Room Clear jingle. It's powerful, like it should be. Gives you some rush of, yes, I did indeed clear the zone. Listen to the theme of the model attack. I get what they're trying
Yeah.
to do, but this sounds like a bad comedy.
See, this is the one where you were wearing that Link outfit,
Yeah.
and you lied down, and you got me to film it, and one of your balls was falling out the whole time.
Yeah.
That was, I don't remember ever laughing hard at that.
Yeah.
What is this?
You know what disturbs me? That Link
That.
costume. No, I got that Link costume when I was 14, and it fit me better than the Grim Reaper one I got when I was 17. That disturbs me.
That is weird. It did
Like-
yeah. Did look a bit odd.
Who said that?
Remember how like we were doing that action sequence? Did you see it? The fucking Corey from Corey in the House. Like, I only did that. I was trying to make it so that I put that Corey face in every video somewhere, but like I couldn't do it.
Why does like some of the images look crisper than they do now when we film with the camera?
Oh, hello, Link from the Legend
What?
of Zelda.
Like
How are
this
you
picture
doing
quality looks
today,
better
chap?
than when we film now with the camera.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Probably 'cause of
I'm going
lighting.
to talk about the dungeon themes now. Dungeon theme 1 is Tail Cave. It's pretty weak and reminds me.
You
of
wearing
a
one fedora there or two?
playing a
3,
super-
I think.
Wow.
Oh no!
Like-
He's taking over my
Same.
review. Dungeon theme 2 is Bottle Grotto. The music here is okay, but leaves you.
That's like the whole joke. He wears like 2 fedoras and like smokes a pipe.
It's just a straight up song remake with some Game Boy sounds and some orchestra. This also applies for Key Cabin. The Color Dungeons theme is exactly as it should be. Exquisite quite.
Look at that disgusting goblin up on the shelf.
There's a nice atmosphere behind it, and the instrumentation really actually fits. Catfish's More is sort of closer on the scale to the second and third dungeons, but overall it still really fits. Face Charm is on a similar level to Dungeon 4. The atmosphere.
You see how the sun just changed and it doesn't look as good now? Like that.
For once, strings would have been better here. Still a really good melody though.
I think your mum was here for this one.
Yeah, and she laughed, and then we had to take it over and over.
Rock is probably the worst one. It's very quiet, but not in an atmospheric way.
Why did we do this in one take? Like, I don't get it.
Big Fish's egg really fits for what the intent is, dark and intimidating. The custom dungeon themes are pretty good for what they attempt to do. They fit well and exceptionally.
Anyway, let's talk about control. There's 2 types of control when it comes
Okay, so you want to know? Wait, did I?
Digital is
No.
more appropriate for 2D side scrollers, while analog is more used for 3D.
I remember that.
This game has.
Remember when we played Mario Galaxy? Like, just ever? That was so long ago.
Yeah.
That's
That was a long time ago.
Some of the enemies move on the same axes as you, but some of the abilities.
I was also a lot more racist back then.
You were. You said some wild shit back then.
Link's Awakening, and that was on a D-pad. Those who have played the original should know there's a long
Like, that whole Christmas debate, that whole Christmas movie debate will cancel me. Like, that...
The trendy game. It was a circle of conveyors, the Yoshi doll in the center, making it the easiest thing ever. In the remake, they accidentally made it the exact opposite.
Accidentally.
He's back!
Remember how long that
Oh.
took to do?
God.
What do I mean by accidentally?
Why are you putting me through this again?
It's like, remember how long that took you to do? Like, it took like an hour to get that down.
Not to film it, to fucking learn it.
Yeah.
It took a while. It's not as easy as it looks.
Give you endorphins.
Takes practice.
See, but now you've given me one on the green screen without the mask. So,
And you sent that to me. I finally saw that. That was really shit.
I was thinking of doing, you know the Shooting Stars meme? I was thinking of doing that, but like putting that over the star. Like,
What, me flossing?
yeah.
That's pretty funny. I wouldn't even mind if you did that. But it's such a shit, like the green screen, it just looks terrible.
Yeah, we need to refilm that to like do it better.
No, we don't. We don't have to do that at all.
Like,
The floor itself has holes in it, so
no, but I think we
In fact,
should.
we actively shouldn't do that.
Like,
someone idiot picked up
I think we should. Like, we need good lighting for
We
it.
have a difference of opinion then.
It's a big fat reality though. The shield has also been changed.
I would think like getting good lighting for that would make it more of a meme.
I'm gonna start demanding payment to be doing that shit now, because I've done enough embarrassing shit for you on camera.
Let's talk about laziness in segment 2.
Okay, so
How to make a lazy remake. 3 points of
what was it?
remake.
Oh yeah, have you seen that meme of the one where it's the dancing triangle with the music that makes you lose control?
No.
I was thinking of doing that, but the flossing as well. This joke doesn't hold up at all. This joke is so bad because this joke doesn't age well at all because it turns out that the Pokemon fan base was right because they did reuse models and they lied about it. So, like,
Egg on your face.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
When you're remaking something, accuracy is key. And don't say that the wing ones just prove it's superior. They most likely just have a separate wing object attached to them.
The criticism still holds up though. The joke doesn't.
Like tactiles.
The joke was on you.
I get what they're trying to do.
The joke was on you. The joke was on you, and you just had a bra moment. You had a bra moment. Yes, you did had a moment.
We should open every video now
A big bra moment.
with harmonies of bra.
Bruh. 3, 2, 1. Bruh. Like just like.
What fucks up space is that when you walk up to the screen to the north, it transitions to the screen.
You're not holding your bras out enough. It's got to be an extended bra.
No, have you not heard the sound effect? It's just like bruh.
Say fuck the sound effects. We're doing our own. We're going rogue.
Lost Woods would suck, but somehow they don't. The Windfish's egg maze works just fine, so I put in the effort to make the dungeon.
I do not get.
You want to know a game that remakes the sort of camera used in the original game well? Think about it. In that game, the camera was orthographic, meaning effectively 2D. It also recreates the screen scroll.
See, these criticisms do definitely hold up, like, don't they? It's not just me.
No, they all sound very valid.
Yeah, like,
There are some points where the camera.
I think it's more just. It's more valid because
Just have the camera at this angle.
because it's not an iOS game that's ever changing. So like iOS reviews get outdated pretty easily.
Which is not how they should have done it. If you don't like
Most of them have stayed intact.
you should light from the south, so you can actually see the cave with north walls. Even if you didn't want to light from the south, so you can see the ground. There's a simple way to fix this. See, the original technically had shadow walls. They weren't actually
Drink
shadows,
time.
so you can still see stuff. Here it's hard to tell what is a cave or not. Number 3, missing the point. The colour dungeon is a good dungeon. It has an exclusive enemy, a blob! The blob that sits over coloured tiles and blends in a little bit due to the animated tiles and how small they are on screen. In this version, they stick out like a stick. Who fucking wrote this shit? In Animal Village, there's a house, but sadly does not have a little map. In this house, there are 2 animals, a hippo and a crocodile. In the original Game Boy version, yes, I've been the DX version this whole time, you don't really know what colour these animals are, but when you play the DX version, you find out they are red So why the fuck did they make the hippo grey?
I don't get why it's so inconsistent. Like, this still bothers me. Like,
Same reason the Somphons are yellow.
why is it so inconsistent between versions?
There's another thing I put under misses the point. Let's talk about advertising.
Oh no.
So if you play
Did you misspell advertising?
Wait, did I?
I don't think it has an E at the end. I mean, before the ing.
I thought it does.
I think it does.
not entirely obvious, but it's a little nod you may not know.
I misspelled college. Of course I'd misspell advertising.
But then you spelled hydrochloric perfectly.
This is
There's a consistency with you.
God damn it.
really focused on it. Keep in mind, there's added most
Fucking droop back.
Don't spoil it. That's a funny video. I hate this ad still. Okay? Like, this ad fucking spoils the plot twists in an advertisement. Why would you ever do that? Like, this remake was handled so poorly.
That's what most advertisements do. Or trailers, they spoil everything.
Yeah, no, but...
I'm not saying it's right.
No, they don't spoil plot twists. Like, they spoil, like, scenes, but not like a plot twist.
That pisses me off. At least if you're going to spoil the game, you should do it in shitty rank format.
I love that advertisement. There's an advertisement for the original game where it's just this guy going. It's like a rap where it's like, da 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 down with Zelda. It's so 90s.
Rapping about video games. With the Mario Brothers, the plumbers are game.
We're not like the others who get all the fame with the princess, the people.
But then, you realise just how little variety in rooms you can use.
Right. That's a legit. I'm gonna say this. It's a legitimate bop. Like, I don't care. I don't ironically like the plumber rap.
Wow, that's really embarrassing. That is not a legitimate jam at all. That song is fucking shit.
The instrumental's good. Like, not the lyrics, but the instrumental.
I disagree.
Items you can trade a lot smaller.
Like,
See, I normally get the boomerang after phase strike, giving the goblin the shield since I don't use it. But now that's set to a button.
I like the instrumental. Like, it's one of those things where like the video itself is cringe, but like, when you listen to the instrumental, it's just like that's actually kind of decent. It's not the best thing ever, but it's applicable. It does its purpose. You know.
I think this game is a combination of nature. You're technically right, but somehow, some way, the game is still very fun. I give this game a Play a DX version out of 10.
Right, well, now back to planning how to prevent the monkey uprising.
That's a sentence I just wrote.
That was the same.
You've come for me this
Yeah.
time, haven't you? No, I'm kind of here for the actual corpse. That is not a cheesy video of
The fucking lighting is different there. Like, how does that even happen? We filmed that on the same day.
Yeah.
And I'll kill you. In Smash Brothers. Say, Def, might help me with something.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, cliffhanger. It was a stinky series.
I need a piss.
Go take your piss. The film is gonna still roll though. He's taking a piss. He's taking a piss. This is the piss intermission song. This is the piss intermission song. This is the piss intermission song. So the next one is Mario Kart Tour, which I spelled wrong.
This is a good one.
Are you in position?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Sorry, bro.
You need to take that?
No.
Okay, right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you in position? Yep. Okay.
This one was a weird review because I didn't really have anything to say about the game. Aside from just like, yeah, it's an iOS game and it's kind of cool. I like it.
It actually exploits pretty well, doing exactly what I said in that review, which is give you 2 free characters instead of 1, both of which are random. I feel like it would have been better if it was one random one, so that everyone has a basic bitch Bowser, and one medium rare. We've got the fucking munchies. Anyway, I really should be talking about the gameplay right now.
Yeah.
There are two types of controls: Simple Simon Metapime eating curds and Drift. Sonic Drift. Popular game. They recommend Drift. Probably so you can drift. I don't know how simple works, because even though it says you can change it, it doesn't tell you how to. Even so, it controls so weirdly. You'd think with the graphic style it controls like Mario Kart 8. But actually it controls like the very first Mario Kart.
You do get used to it though.
You either have to be very subtle or
Do you still play this game?
Yeah.
extremely...
That's alright then.
Shit, I'm at a fucking loss for words.
It's really good. Like, I like it.
With this one. There's
And everyone
so
laughs
much
at me every time I say that.
I laugh at how much money you spent on it. That's what's fun.
I did that recently too, but I didn't even get a singular hammer, brother.
Well, if you don't, too bad, because it's time for maths time. Let's take a look at that.
I actually plan to do a video when the 1 year anniversary of this game is.
When's that?
I don't know. I'll look it up later because like it's kind of it's slightly changed. Like this is actually one of the reviews that's outdated because the level structure is different now. Like all the cups are unlocked now.
You will get all the spotlight items before the pipe is completely empty. Right, so now it's time for maths time. The most expensive rubies pack is rounded up to $110.
Rubies.
That's Zelda, yeah.
Yeah.
Rubies. Now to get 10
One of my Discord emotes is rubies. It's the one I'm most proud of because it's just Morshu doing a grin and holding a Mario Kart ruby, but no one ever uses it, and that makes me a bit sad because like that's the one I like the most.
Well, they should.
That's around
As long as no one uses me,
Australian dollars
I'm happy with
for
it.
100 items.
No one uses that one either.
No way
Like
I'm enough to do that.
I'm the only one that uses that one.
The second most
Of course you do.
though.
Alright, get it over with.
What? You're not the clown, and you never will be a clown.
Remember how with that it was just like, you know, Phil, run into this place and you just casually walk? Like fucking... This was the one review where I gave you direction and you were just like, I'm going to do the opposite of what he says.
Well, usually you tell me to run, and you always give me marks where I can't see. So, like, it's pretty fucking hard to do that.
Earlier I said
You just, like, run blind. Like, it's a pretty scary feeling to run because you can't see anything.
I don't even think I've mentioned the actual controls yet.
Yeah.
Swipe left to go left.
Yeah, I did it with Cardboard Jesus though, like
To Mario's
You didn't run. When you ever run with Cardboard Jesus?
in King of Fighters.
Oh, we gotta talk about those. So when you select the track, you can select the character. But. Certain characters.
Threw the gun in Cardboard Jesus. I remember that. That was fucking dicey. Remember that?
Some get
Yeah.
2 and some get 3. Now, stars are somehow not an item in this one. At least I'm pretty sure they're not. So what's there instead? A slot machine. Did you know that Mario was in an NBA?
I love this. I love that. Like I can actually get that game, I think, because that's a GameCube one. So like,
And a star.
I'd like to play that.
Now there's something off about
yeah, this is like an NBA game where Mario and like Luigi and Peach are in it.
Yes.
And they use the same like animation rig.
I use my girl though.
Frenzy.
Yeah. Like, they use the same animation rig as the rest of the players, so it looks completely ridiculous on them.
get more items is fantastic exploitation.
Like Luigi, like one of my favorite clips ever is the one where it's Luigi making a statement,
Get friends,
like,
but you can still have the
I remember that.
exploitation. So it's
because he's just
win.
doing a slam dunk,
Lose win.
doing like cool air flips, and then like it perfectly on the beat. There's a BAM,
Cups are simple.
and it's just like, what's he making a statement to? Like,
Each race, the goal is to get as many
what is he making a statement about?
The point system is pretty strange though. It grades you on base points, action points, and placement points. What defines each? Well, you know how you get more items for being certain characters on certain courses? You get more points for having those certain characters too, as well as certain cars and certain gliders. This is fine, but you get
Like,
points for everything else too.
I wish that Luigi making a statement became a meme. I want to see.
It should. That's very memeable.
I want to see Luigi making a statement green screen edition.
I like
What am I getting
anything
points
Luigi
for here?
personally.
What is fantastic? You can still get all grand stars on certain missions if you place
Which Luigi?
third. Come on, guys.
Luigi
that's
as a
just
character?
bad from a game
Okay,
boy
because there's a difference between Danny Wells Luigi and Luigi
Why would
Luigi.
try
Right, I
and
love
get
both.
fantastic all the time? Anyway, then the cup structure kiss me.
But which one do you like better?
The worst way possible.
Probably Danny Wells.
Who here
Yeah,
remembers
yeah,
Mario
that's the
Kart
correct
DS?
answer.
I do. I was a Mario Kart DS boy. One of the things I really loved about that
I
game
fucking
was
love
the
that
visual.
shot.
I fucking 100%ed that shit. So they brought it back. Every fourth level of a cup is a bonus challenge. These can range from going through rings, killing Goombas, avoiding big
DK.
boy bananas, and
Donkey
occasional boss.
CG
The thing is that they're all
Coconut Gun.
everyone will forget that it was brought back. That leads
She's quick and nimble and quick and nimble and quick and I love that video. Like,
which is a major shame.
That's
The people
Seaver, isn't
probably
it?
hate me for it.
yeah, that's Seaver's.
So used to bullshit EA and Activision.
They're gonna do their April Things video in a couple of hours. I'm excited for that.
Crap on their own. And
They should do the Donkey Kong Country
Gamer Boy's opinion.
music.
Perhaps for the worse,
One of my
because some games.
One of my favorite things about Seaver Gunner's April Fools is that they're doing like that thing Nintendo did where it's like a mini direct because of the quarantine. So like
And I say, take
the
these
the description of the live stream is like, you know, in this 7 minutes you will find out
At least not the
things
fucking
about
celebrate
future
fake
rips
patience.
and also featuring no new news about King for Another Day tournament. And it's just like I love details like that.
Not all microtransactions are
There'd
necessary.
be no directs for a while.
Well,
Well, with audiences, I
Granted,
guess.
Mario Kart
Yeah.
is a lot worse than all the
There
other
was a
games
direct.
iOS
Was
came
there?
with it.
Yeah.
Well,
Having a
there's no one
subscription
there.
and all, but even then,
No, it was like a
it's not
mini
waiting.
direct.
Anyway, I give it a try out of fart.
There was some pretty good like
Oh, I'm
games
back for
announced there. Like
vengeance.
Catherine is getting
Got you
ported.
now, boyo. Where'd he go? There he is. Got it.
Remember this?
Again, can't see a fucking thing.
Who are you actually?
Yeah.
Why, I'm
Remember
Rick.
how you're like, you
I
know,
will conquer all.
how
And
you
bring my
did that
monkey
thing
man
where you
from the
bumped
future.
into me inside the house?
Really couldn't think of something better than.
And it was just like, well, that was in the behind the scenes video. You bumped into me, like you looked around and then looked back. You bumped into me and you're like,
Well, because I couldn't see you at all.
yeah.
Cease.
And then afterwards I said, how are you gonna do about running
Oh, I love this
like
one.
with a sword fight like this? And then you were like, you fucking idiot. Like just like. See, this was the other part where my direction was like not listened to, because I said like slowly sit up. Well, like no, I said sit up and do like this. But you just did like you did the exact opposite. You very slowly got up
I just
and
died.
took a minute. You took a minute to get up, which fucked up the entire pacing. So like, that's your fault.
If you just died, you wouldn't just spring back to life. You'd be like, oh fuck, I just died. You'd
That's
get up
not.
slowly.
It's not the point though. You don't just get up slowly like a cretin.
Well, alright, I'm gonna kill you, and I want to see how fast you get up.
I wouldn't get up because I'd be dead.
Well, if I resurrected you, when do you ever see a zombie just like jump up and be like, "Alright,
He's not a
let's go."
zombie. He's just
He's a
immortal.
zombie. He's reborn. People are always like, crawling out of the grave.
Is
It's so
Goku
hard.
Goku a fucking zombie?
No, but he's different when he's reborn. But am I supposed to be Goku there? It doesn't look a shade like Goku.
He's a monkey.
Right, well that's a fair point, but
Right. Here we go. The last episode. For the time being. The one we've got most in our memory currently. So,
this is King of Fighters.
yep.
Nice.
You may not know this.
This is by far my favorite.
I don't know about that. Like,
I
what, your...
think it's not even.
I'm a pretty big fan of
Close.
SNK. King of Fighters.
Like, why would that even be?
It's fucking brilliant. The whole animation at the end is so funny. You and Metal Slug just makes you
King of
pissed.
Fighters All-Star is not a traditional King of Fighters game, however. It's a beat-em-up game in the style of Final Fight. More Streets of Rage, I guess. Fucking Sega Genesis. It's somewhat surprising that it doesn't control that badly.
That Sega Genesis simp line was just like a spur of the moment thing.
You can dodge with a quick swipe. You can also block stuff too, by pressing the block button. This game, however, would effectively be impossible to play on an iPhone.
I love that joke. That joke is so subtle, but it's brilliant.
Was it not an iPhone?
It was a Nokia. I just hate Nokia. Like,
Why? Like, it was a good phone. Well, it's a good phone.
see, Nokia is just that brand where it's just like it's like they're known for shit, like fucking dialing phones. So it's just like I love making fun of them. Remember how in that one fan fiction, it was just like you know, Eggman then got out his fucking shitty Nokia. It's like,
Gameplay actions are perfect. They are definitely King of Fighters quality.
I love that joke. It's the heavy from TF2.
Did you find any Rick and Morty fan fiction yet?
Not yet, but I will. You know what I mean by find. Anyway, so
There's this character called Noah, right? Watch how she moves.
see, this still like this does that. I'm right with this criticism. Like that's just creepy.
It is eerie.
They use still portrait.
Mega Man X Dive does the exact same thing, but to a lesser extent because like it's cartoony, so it's more excusable.
I love that.
Yeah, I should make that an improved green screen. I've already done like one green screen of that auger, but like I could make an improved version.
Do you remember life before we found out Night Trap?
I knew about Night Trap before then, like before you found out about Night Trap.
Oh yeah, I found out when we played it.
The summon animation itself is nice and exciting. Exactly the way it needs to be to get those endorphins flowing. So you go like...
We didn't make it such as big of a meme though until we found out it was on Switch.
Getting back to the gameplay.
So like,
Potential here is
yeah.
pretty high, and attacks feel powerful to land. Somehow there's no jumping, but that's not really needed, since there's no platforming in the game itself.
I gotta play Night Trap again so I can actually review it at one point.
Speaking of bosses, the names of the bosses themselves are pretty generic. Like this guy's just called Popo, and the guy after
We missed the Dorame joke, by the way.
Poo-poo. King of Fighters is known for its crossovers, but longtime fans called it a waste of a character slot when Mighty Armadillo joined the roster. Also, being an iOS game, crossover events are bound to happen anyway.
This review took like half a year to make.
I know.
Like,
I remember when you shot the footage of me playing on my phone, how long ago that was.
So this game has a couple systems in place.
like that was a long time ago.
Some are a bit
Worth it, though.
strangely not. First you have a
Do you play that game anymore?
also elemental based character levels
No?
Kind of boring.
I can get that. I'm more of a casual gamer, I guess.
I'm calling you, I'm a pro gamer. So you call me all-
You are a pro gamer because you're a pro Smash player. I streamed Smash last night and Tor won every match yet again. Like, I don't know why I streamed Smash.
Have you ever beat him?
I don't know anymore. Like, I legitimately forget if I've ever actually won a match against him.
Maybe if you fell asleep during a game or something, you might have won.
Yeah, that might be the only way I can win.
He's fucking very good.
But the user interface is actually really interesting to look at.
I know I played against him, I get really mad.
4 levels per chapter, each getting harder as it goes along.
Yeah.
It hurts my pro gamer self-esteem.
There's a specific character, but unfortunately not as Rock Howard.
Why is Rock Howard not in this game yet? Like,
Different enemies have
I love that joke. The sign has so many details that you can't see because of the resolution.
bullshit.
Like,
What?
It's rock, paper, scissors, lizards.
one of them was just like
It's one of those things
I think it was. I'll look at it after, but like the sign has something on it that says like panel how to. No, that's right. You know how in a Garrow there's a like Kushnude butt.
not a free diva.
Like
Jump, so it controls the same. So we'll have it on its
one of them is like panel how to beat the shit out of those bullies, featuring special guest Kushnude butt. Do not make fun of him. He will cry. Like something like that.
A lot of people said that Mario Kart Tour was pay to win at launch. However, that wasn't the case. On the opposite end,
And then the bottom part says like no furries allowed except wolves. Duh. Like
you can buy experience items.
yeah.
Literally, dead in one hit every single time. This applies for both Arena and League. So it's pretty ridiculous how many levels higher than you they put you up against. What is this, the 40s? Even if you're
I like that joke.
you still get the shit beaten out
Explain
of
it to me.
That's a
you. The worst about this is
well, you know, like, oh god, it's a bit political. You know how in the 40s there was like before like, what was it?
this one in particular
Independence Day? No. No, before the Civil War.
Button you need to push.
Civil War was way before the 40s.
This game is
Well, you know what I
Civil
mean.
rights.
Yeah, the Civil Rights movement.
Civil War.
Like fucking,
You don't even start with your super. What's even
you know what I mean? Like
stupider
before Abe Lincoln freed the slaves.
But
Alright.
this can be made higher.
When do you think Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves?
Character, a 5-star character.
Do you think it was after 1940 or before?
I think it was like 1944.
You are so dumb.
Like,
You're an actual buffoon.
Always remember when talking about iOS games, right? It's
What do you even-
simple, stupid.
What was going on?
Different systems for me to keep track
You think the Civil War fucking happened in America in 1944?
Yeah.
You think of anything else that might have been happening in the world during the 40s?
World War II, I think.
Right. So you think that the Civil War in America is happening at the same time as World War II?
I don't think there's a way to
That's what you're telling me.
I think, yeah.
Right.
like.
I guess you think cavemen and dinosaurs also coexisted in the same little houses as well.
No?
Oh wow!
See, I did run in
Oh
there.
Jesus!
That was not a run. It wasn't even a brisk walk. It was a step.
Remember how him talking like Jar Jar Binks was just spur of the moment?
That was good. Did you just fuck up a line or something? And then that's how it came about?
Yeah, something like that.
That was great.
Oh, alright. I'll give it a shot at least.
I composed the song for Cardboard Jesus.
Yeah, this is good. Very baseball-y.
Yeah.
God damn it, this is the second time someone's broken through.
It's meant to be like a jaunty sort of
Oh, I better
romp.
check out this game, man.
Hey, you!
Remember how every time we play King of Fighters 2003, I beat the shit out of you?
Fast-paced.
Not every time, I won some games.
That one level with the magic.
Okay, do you also remember that time we were playing Metal Slug 5 and then we talked about if the N-word is offensive?
Sounds about right.
Well, this game.
Like-
But I know your fucking stance.
Music
Right?
is from Metal Slug. No remixes here. Although, why would you remix the
Right.
game? It's an idle game. Look, there are two types of iOS games: actual games, and then idle games.
I think I still have that recording of that conversation. Like,
The trains aren't working at the time. In an attempt not to kill yourself because of it, so many fat people. Why the fat people?
I love this joke.
yeah.
Cramped.
That actually happened. Like, this is based off reality.
All the best comedy is.
I'm very slowly dying. Well, you're looking at
One time, the trains were broken and I had to go to Dad's house.
when you have the right amount
There
of
was
help.
a really fat person next to you.
When you see your
Well, yeah, Dad. But,
shockingly enough, the
no, but like,
actions aren't as
have you ever been on like a coach?
Yeah.
They're so cramped.
Oh yeah, they're awful.
speed it up if you're an impatient
Buses are like
by watching a
the worst way to travel known to man. They're fucking awful.
No, not buses, like coaches. Coaches are more cramped than a like public bus, than a city bus.
No, I know what you mean. Like the V-line buses.
So what's the point? Battle speed
And like even school buses are less cramped than a V-line bus.
1.5 times the speed. The way you unlock characters is
Like at least I could breathe on a school bus,
by doing a boot,
like a Mies bus.
just getting them by spending gems. Boot camps are also
Like
I get
V-line,
ill on buses as well.
some enemies for a
but like V-line buses are like half a meter between your chair, and the next chair.
you can auto
Maybe even less. Like maybe even like a quarter of a meter. Like it's ridiculous.
Half a meter's quite a lot of room.
Yeah, maybe even like a quarter of a meter between
but this is not how
like an eighth of a meter,
The microtransactions
16th of a meter.
Negative 100.
Yeah,
have microtransactions in a game where
it's very small.
they're in there. But why would you ever use them? You have two little sets
Airplanes are less cramped.
for your
Like
soldiers and one to use your slugs.
Nah, airplanes are fucked.
airplanes are fucked because of turbulence.
Airplanes are fucked also. Like
Well, the slugs
you're
actually
tall as well. Like
help your
trying to sit in them,
stages ahead, depending on
you
the
know,
second
and
Yeah.
have your legs fit in is horrible.
But this energy recharges itself, and the slugs have a recharge period.
I hate airplanes. Like, I haven't gone on an airplane in years.
I'm terrified of flying. Absolutely terrified.
Yeah, just because of, like, crashing.
Yeah. I hate this. You know, you hear that bullshit. It's like, well, you're more likely to die on your way to the airport in a car accident than on the plane.
That's bullshit. Like, I don't believe you.
If you have a car accident, you know.
You're more likely to survive,
Exactly,
actually.
like, you might
Like,
fuck yourself up a little bit, but if you, you know, you have a plane crash, like 99% chance you're dying in a horrific manner.
yeah.
More effort to make a new art style like this, and it doesn't even look as good as the
Like-
arcade games. And furthermore,
And people try to like eradicate your
Like,
fears of flying.
that, see, that would be, what is this, the 40s? Like, dying in a car accident now.
Oh, but for
Like a
the
small car accident, not like a big fat one.
With fender bender.
Yeah.
Take this. You will need it.
Thanks, cardboard Jesus. Right, let's go.
Because, like, airbags are a thing now. Cars are a lot more crushable, I guess. Because, like, they're designed to be safe. This is so dumb. Like,
This is amazing.
I was editing this and just laughing to myself. I was like, this is so fucking retarded. Like, I'm not even, like, self-aware anymore. This is something the irate gamer would actually do. I made that in Blender. The interior.
Yeah, no, it's great.
I better activate the
It's actually two separate layers. Like, the background is one layer and the console is one layer. So,
There it is.
it goes background, me, and then the console.
It does look like it has a bit of depth to it.
Yeah. I think in the script for this, the script part with that is a bunch of soldier PNGs are on the screen. Like, I think that was the line.
Dad, I'm still not fast enough. I need instant gratification.
I'm surprised we got that thing done in 3 takes.
That took a while.
Like,
Oh no! I drank liquid AIDS.
I love that joke. That's a joke I'm proud of. Like, I drank liquid AIDS. It says ads. Like,
Well, this was hard to shoot. Remember this one?
yeah, there was a little better way we could have done it. I could have just done that on the green screen. Like,
I think it looks pretty funny though.
yeah.
Loser, guess what I still have? You little prick face. That thing cost me $200. Well,
How have I not become a meme yet? Like,
It'll happen.
one day it will.
fuck you. Oh shit. Fly, boys, get out of here. Damn it. I'm never gonna get that fucking Mega Man ball again.
Clap time. The season's over.
Woo!
Ooh, look, some paper on the ground.
So, what was that? That was a pretty good season, wasn't it?
That was great. That was a highlight.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What?
This bullshit again. I have to sit through it a third time.
Third time.
Yeah.
This is the second time you've watched this video,
Yeah, but I
though.
watched all the parts that happened just then.
Yeah.
It's really gangly. It is a good dad though. You have to admit that.
Okay, you're on recording with that? Like, that's right. In the behind the scenes video, I have like a quote on screen. You say something like, when you're about to floss on the green screen, you say, "You don't even floss right." Like, you gotta admit it, Phil. You are like the embodiment of cringe. Like,
That is horribly insulting. I don't think you ever said anything meaner to me than that. That's fucked up.
I don't know about that. And there's everyone getting thanked.
Jesus Christ.
Remember how I had to speed up that floss in editing?
Yeah, because I
Make it
couldn't do it
funny.
that fast.
Yeah. Oh god, what was it? Like that was like a lot of like
this is nice seeing this. Good memories.
yeah, good memories, you know? Good memories you just re-experienced. Literally, so it's pointless. I can play the Iori's theme pretty well on the kazoo.
Please don't do it again.
Right, so final thoughts, I guess, on like the first season.
Fucking great. Well done, sir.
Is that it? Like no more in depth than that?
It was good.
Okay.
It was too much of me doing embarrassing shit, but apart from that, it was fucking great.
I think there wasn't enough of you doing embarrassing shit.
Well, that's the most you're gonna get me doing embarrassing shit. Next season, I'll be nothing embarrassing at all.
I don't believe you. Like, I really don't.
Guess we'll have to see, won't we?
Alright, stay safe everyone, and thank you for listening and or watching this commentary of ITAS Season 1. We worked our asses off on that season. Well, me.
I worked too, bro.
You'll know as much as I did. Like,
Yeah, probably not as much, but there was effort involved. I had to run.
you weren't even aware of it for the first one. Like, I just did that on myself, and like one day I was just like, "Hey Phil, look at this review I made."
It's true.
And then I was just like, we should get you to floss on review.
Yeah, and put me in mask so I can't see anything, and then tell me to run.
Yeah. Oh no, that's right. I got to show you the sign. I remember that now. Right. So here's just a bit of behind the scenes now. Where is it? It should be. I'm going to turn that up now. So. Right. So now that's back to where it was. So KOF ITAS. This is the folder that all of the files for the review of King of Fighters and Metal Slug is. It's 32 gigabytes. And this is all of it. But look at that. That's the mess.
Gigs.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the video.
Do we have to fucking have this on now as well?
Yeah. It's a bonus for watching the whole commentary. I'm going to upload that as a separate video, but...
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I will burn your house down.
I don't think you will. It's a rental house. Right, so...
I'll burn you. How about that? Set you fucking on fire.
Go ahead. Try it. Right. The way I name files is so strange. Like, that image of the creeper costume is named this.
What? Read it out.
He will get you, for he is the creeper. Like... Right. So where's the sign? Okay, the Rock Howard sign is here, right? So let's read this sign. Yeah, here it is. Current events. You can zoom in on this, me, and put it in editing. Current events. Rock Howard Fan Club meeting tonight. KOF All-Star Wordle-wide release discussion. Spelt wrong. Art Jam. Big prizes. 5 whole Zimbabwean dollars to be won. Update. Prize has been stolen by a goblin. Sorry. Just like...
5 whole Zimbabwean dollars. That's great.
And then the prize gets stolen by a goblin. I love putting details like that in a world. Yeah. That's right. DIY class. How to trim a nice hedge. Presented by Choi Boog. And then like under that it says, "You think you can hide, Choi? Love Kim." Like just like I love that detail.
That's great.
Because like Kim Catmon's Kim Catmon is like the one who has custody of Choi and Chang because they're criminals, and he's trying to reform them. So like that's a running joke. Yeah, and that's right. DIY class. How to summon ancient evils through the power of music. That's real. Like, let me get the wiki page up. for Orochi. Okay, because like that's real. Because like the bad guy, the demon Orochi, is the way he's summoned is there's like this rock band who's the summoners, and they just play rock.